watching the Sold Show, where I show you everything that is going out today from the 4 platforms that I sell on: eBay, Facebook, Poshmark, and Mercari. So today we have eBay and Poshmark. So let's jump right in. The first 2 sales are from Poshmark. I have these Michael Kors wedges that are in really beautiful condition. The leather is just gorgeous. I can't imagine wearing these shoes. They are so high and the platform, I'm just, yeah, anyway, someone is gonna look super cute. Size, they sold for $20. And these came from a friend at church. So my cost into them is nothing. So that one was pure profit. Next up is this pair of Robies, most adorable little sandals, little strawberries on there, size 18 to 24 months. These sold for $18. I picked these up at Sierra, which you may have heard me mention them before. Basically, it's like the outdoors version of TJ Maxx or Marshalls or whatever. I went in there one time and they had a whole stack of Robies in the boxes and they were marked $5 each. So I bought them all, and I've sold a couple. I actually need to go in and relist them because they've just kind of been sitting for a while. So I need to get them sold. Anyway, so that sold for $18. So that's not too bad. Okay, moving forward, let's see. We have this Free People top. This actually sold very quickly, which is awesome. This is size medium and this sold for $20. And, you know, I'm struggling right now on what I paid for it. I'm not exactly sure. I actually kind of got it for myself and then I brought it home and I was like, you know what? I'm not a fan of these sleeves. It just reminds me of the 80s, which I grew up in, and I'm just not a fan. So I decided to not keep it. Let's see what I paid for it. I paid $5. So $5 into $20, and I listed it, goodness, I listed it on the 22nd. So that was a very quick sale. So I have no problem with that turnaround and that return on my investment. That's pretty great. Okay, next is a pair of my infamous DSW boots / shoes. I paid $5 for about 60 to 70 pairs of shoes, and this sold yesterday for $35. The pair sold. These are Wolverine Scout pull-on Wellington boots. I probably have 4 or 5 more pairs of these in other sizes. These are size 12, and they sold for $35. I had them priced at $50, and someone sent me an offer of $35, and I accepted because I am happy for anything. I paid $5, so anything over $20 is great for me. Okay, this next sale is just the absolute most cutest sale, and y'all would just never even, okay, I would never even think. You know how Goodwill has their little bags of goodies? There was a bag of goodies and it had a whole bunch of little plastic animals. Well, there was something else in the bag that I was getting to list, so I didn't even really pay attention. Well, then I started looking at the little animals, the plastic ones, and I realized that they all, you know, had a brand on the bottom. And I'm like, oh, well, I wonder what these sell for. So I just kind of looked it up. Guys, you can sell these little things individually. What? Okay, this is a prairie dog. Isn't that the cutest? The brand is Safari Ltd. So search Safari Ltd. And then make sure you do the miniatures because that's what these are. This sold for $7. So I got probably 8 or 10 in a bag. I paid like at the most $1 for the bag because it was the color of the week, 75% off. So maybe I have 10 cents into this, into $7, and this guy sold quickly. And I've had interest in the other ones that I listed as well. So who knew? I did not know. Anyway, I mean, not that it's a major bolo, but you know, 10 cents into $7 almost overnight. That's not too shabby. Okay, this one is new at tags Ulla Popken. Ulla Popken is a plus size brand, and I'm not sure if she's on QVC or what. It used to be that her clothing items were really, really great. If you could find it, it was, you know, a pretty quick sale. They have really slowed down. So this is a flamingo, which is why I got it, because it just, you know, people, anytime I can find something that has a pattern or a graphic of stuff that people like to collect, I tend to pick it up because someone who collects those things will want that item. So flamingos, this sold for $13, new at tags. I don't pick up Ulla Popken anymore, to be honest. So this has been sitting in my closet for a while. But $13 and it's out the door. It's better than I would have gotten donating it to Goodwill, right? Okay, next is, where did I put it? Oh dear. I think I left it over on my table. Oh no. Okay, so it's a vintage postcard and it has a hula dancer on it. But it's not, let's just say she's very much in her natural state. It's not very complimentary. It's not what the hula dancers looked like when I was in Hawaii last year. That's all I'll say. Anyway, it sold for $4 and it sold very quickly. So I guess someone can appreciate it. Next up, I'm moving on before I get myself in trouble. Next up, I have Oral-B brush replacements. This is, let's see, for the dual clean toothbrush. There's 3 in the package and this sold for $15. I picked this up at a thrift store for $2. It sold in less than a week for $15. So I don't mind if my return on investment is shortened. No, that's not what I meant. I don't mind if my return on investment is less if it means it's a faster flip, because that's cash flow, which infuses energy and resources into my business that can then be purchased for more inventory. So I guess what you see today of what I have, it's a nice blend of stuff that has sat for a while and then and finally sold at not a great price, and then stuff that has been a very quick flip at a decent price. So that's kind of the story of my life with eBay. There's a lot of chatter about sell-through rate, and I do think sell-through rate is very important. And I do look up almost everything that I pick up in the thrift store, and I check, you know, how many are available versus what has actually sold, and compare those. That's what your sell-through rate is. But if it's something that I know will sell, because what eBay they only show you the 90 days of previous sales. So if I know that there's something that might sell, but it might take a little bit longer than 90 days, but I know it will sell and I know it will sell for a good profit, then I will pick that up. So I don't always pay attention to sell-through rate. It is good to have stuff in your store, the majority of your items or 50% of your items or whatever, that have a high sell-through rate, because that keeps feeding the algorithm, that keeps everybody happy, all the numbers. eBay likes to see an active, thriving store of items in, items out. So it is important to pay attention to that, but I don't let it be kind of the be-all end-all of how I source. Because then I feel like then you just kind of have tunnel vision, and you're not able to see beyond sell-through rate. And you're always chasing that. Whereas if you can see a little bit beyond sell-through rate, you'll understand that I can spend $10 on this item, and in 4, 5, 6, even 8 months, it's going to sell for $100. Now, obviously, I don't have anything today to show you as an example of that, but that's just what I'm kind of saying is don't get so stuck in the sell-through rate, because it is important, but it's not everything. Anyway, that is what I have going out the door today. I actually have to go ahead and get all of these packaged very quickly because the post office closes very soon. But anyway, tomorrow we do have a very full lineup of auction pickups. So make sure you tune in probably tomorrow night sometime for our pickup and coffee show, where my husband and I go around. We pick up all our winnings from the auctions. We stop at a coffee shop. We're kind of goofy. We're kind of boring. We're just middle-aged adults out there without kids and just doing life. So come watch it. Thank you so much for, you are boring. He can be boring, right? Sometimes. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and have a great day. We'll see you next time. Bye.